Hey guys, Jay from London, and this is Chelsea Scents. Welcome back. Okay, so a good friend of mine actually told me to get this perfume after seeing one of my reviews, and it's called Emporium by Fragrance World. And after smelling this, I think I already know what this bottle reminds me of. First off, the case. That's the case. Yeah, I wouldn't really bother with it. Doesn't look too great. It feels like cheap cardboard. However, this Emporium by Fragrance World is extremely cheap. And for this price, I wouldn't really expect much or complain. But let's see how the scent goes. So, now, let's get scented. So, this fragrance has a bunch of notes, over 20 I think, and I'll read them out for you. So top notes, it has grapefruit, lemon, bergamot, lime, thyme, artemisia, and galbanum. Middle notes has vetiver, juniper berries, black currant, apple, pink pepper, cedar, cypriol oil or nagamotha, lily of the valley, jasmine, and rose. And the base note has ambergris, leather, vanilla, benzoin, and labdanum. So this fragrance opens with a blast of citrus, it's zesty, and it's surprisingly very similar to the perfume that I am thinking of. It's fresh and masculine, definitely. I don't think this fragrance leans towards being feminine at all. So you get the citruses and some green in there with the vetiver. It's fresh and overall, it's fresh, crisp and airy, but performance-wise, it's not the best. But for what I'm paying, I think it has a decent performance and longevity. It's more of a skin scent, I think, because as it dries down, most of the scent goes away and it kind of just smells like a masculine skin. I feel it's closer to a designer fragrance as it's not too unique, it's not too complex, but I think for the price it's very well made and better than some of the designer fragrances out there right now. And if you don't want to invest too much on fragrances, I feel like this has a great price range, it has a mass appealing scent. So if you're looking to spend under £50, I do recommend you getting this. Now, so what fragrance does this remind me of? Let me quickly go get it. I don't know if everyone was thinking the same, but this is what I think it's similar to. So this is Elysium, the cologne by Roja Parfums. And this is the Emporium by Fragrance World. Now, if you look at it like this, the similarities are if you see the bottle cap. Very similar. Roja normally puts some, Swarovski crystals on it. I feel like this is very similar, the bottle and the design, the color, the gradient where it goes from blue to white. So if you compare it side by side, it's very similar. So I feel like the biggest similarities is the opening is similar, but it's not exactly the same. Other than the opening, I feel like they're very different. Obviously, Roja Parfums has a better performance, longevity. And if you look at the Emporium, it's still nice. Apart from the packaging, I feel like the Emporium bottle is quite well made, it's nice, doesn't look too cheap. So Roja obviously is a niche fragrance house, and I feel like this is way more complex and it smells more expensive, smells more rich. On the other hand, Emporium smells closer to a designer fragrance, but it's not bad if you think about the price. I'm going to try and spray the Emporium on my skin to test it out. So the spray is actually very good. So, let me see. lot of citruses you can smell there. But already, that citrus, that burst of citrus is already gone. It's more airy. You can smell it on it, but it's already gone green. So the citrus in the opening doesn't last long at all. I already kind of feel it, you know, going into the air. Already green on my skin. But still, it's a scent that's really mass appealing. I don't think there's gonna be a big love or hate. But then again, you could kind of get that hint of citrus again. It disappears, comes back. It's quite... Oh. Yeah, I feel like it goes back and forth with the citrus scent and then the green scent on your skin. But it really depends on your skin chemistry, so... Yeah, overall it's very green, citrusy. It's green and citrusy. It's very masculine. Yeah, I feel like it's very casual. It'll go with any casual outfit. It's mostly for the summer, spring. Very close to the skin. Yeah, I think it would be great for a daily use, as it's very... You'd normally use fragrances like this from niche brands on special night outs, but I feel like this, you could easily use it on a daily basis, as it's not too expensive, and I feel it's a good fragrance because it doesn't last long. I think you could take an extra top-up spray with you and carry it around and spray it when you need. Overall, for the price, I think it's great. So what occasion will suit this fragrance? So first, close to the skin, fresh, citrusy and light fragrances are generally suitable for a variety of occasions, particularly during warm weather or in casual settings. So here are some occasions where wearing this fragrance would be appropriate. Everyday wear. Citrusy fragrances with light and refreshing notes are perfect for daily use. They provide a clean and invigorating scent that can boost your mood and provide a pleasant aura throughout the day. Work or office settings. These fragrances are generally well received in professional environments as they are subtle and not overpowering. They create a fresh and clean impression without being distracting or overwhelming to others and your peers. Outdoor gatherings. Whether it's a picnic, a garden party, or a casual outdoor event, citrusy fragrances can complement the fresh air and open surroundings. They evoke a sense of vibrancy and energy that aligns well with outdoor settings. Next, daytime events. Citrus-based fragrances are often associated with daytime activities due to their light and refreshing nature. They can be worn for events like brunches, baby showers, or even shopping trips. And next, summers or warm weather. The light and airy quality of citrusy fragrances and light fragrances make them particularly suitable for hot and humid days. They have a cooling effect and can provide a refreshing aura when the temperatures rise. Casual outings. So whether you're meeting friends for coffee, going for a walk in the park, or running errands, fresh citrusy scents can be a pleasant choice. They exude a relaxed and laid-back vibe that matches well with casual occasions. And finally, remember, fragrance preferences can vary from person to person, so it's important to choose scents that you personally enjoy and feel confident wearing. And like I said before, this fragrance is a mass appealing scent, so if you want a scent that's more easy, less complex, I think this is a great fragrance, and for the price, it's perfect. So final thoughts, although I can see the similarities between the two, it's very different. Emporium starts off very similar to Roja Elysium. It has the citrusy, fresh, clean, crisp, but obviously Elysium has more class and elegance added to the fragrance. Elysium has a more unique fruitiness and freshness that really captivates people, which dries down with a musky cedarwood. Emporium dries down to more of a green and citrusy scent, while Elysium adds more woody accords and musk to the base. If you're capable, I personally would go for the more complex and classier Roja Elysium, but if not, Emporium can be a similar, not the same, but cheaper alternative. Longevity, performance and projection in the Emporium is weak, but considering it's a whole lot cheaper than niche and designer fragrances, I do give some credit to how well they made it. Personally, I think it's a great cheaper option as an everyday use fragrance where I can carry around mini bottles of it and top up. There's so many expensive close to the skin scents, so as an alternative, this will be a great addition. Take it on your travels or work and so on. It's a masculine scent that's hard to go wrong. If you like the fresh citrus green musk close to the skin fragrances, do go for the Emporium. Both are great fragrances, but personally, if I am capable, I would get the Roja Elysium. But if not, it's under £50. Emporium will be a great addition to your everyday fragrance. Thanks so much for watching. This was Jay from London, and this was Chelsea Scents. Thank you. Have a great night.